Ladies, let me tell you something real today. When a man is truly attracted to you, he doesn't just come at you with sweet words and pretty compliments. Oh no, he shows it in the way he touches you. And I don't mean just physically, I mean in the ways that reveal his heart, his intention, and his respect for you. Attraction isn't just about what he sees on the outside, it's about what he feels when he's with you. And when a man is genuinely into you, there are 5 important places he touches you. Each one tells you exactly where his heart is. When a man is truly attracted to you, one of the most subtle yet powerful gestures he makes is reaching for your hand. At first glance, it may look like a small, ordinary act. People hold hands every day. Friends do it, parents do it with their children, and couples do it walking side by side. But when it comes to attraction, when a man intentionally takes your hand in his, it carries a deeper meaning that speaks louder than words ever could. It isn't just about touching skin to skin, it's about a connection, a message, and an unspoken bond that says, I see you, I choose you, and I want to walk with you. The hand is one of the most expressive parts of the body. Think about it, we use our hands to create, to protect, to comfort, and to communicate. A handshake can seal a deal, a pat on the back can show encouragement, and a wave can signal goodbye. So when a man is drawn to you and he chooses to hold your hand, it isn't random. It is one of the clearest signals of his desire to connect. It may not look extravagant like buying gifts or saying poetic words, but in that simple touch of sincerity, vulnerability, and intimacy, when a man holds your hand, especially in public, it means he's proud to be seen with you. It isn't just about comfort, it's a declaration. He is saying to the world, this is the person I want beside me. That's why you'll notice that a man who is genuinely attracted to you doesn't just casually brush your fingers, he interlocks them. That intertwined grip is symbolic. It's harder to let go, it's closer, it's more personal. It shows a desire to be linked, not just for the moment, but in the way he envisions his connection with you. The act of hand holding also reveals something about his protective instinct. When you're walking together and he reaches out, guiding you through a crowd or leading you across the street, that's not about control. That's about care. It's his silent way of saying, I want to make sure you're safe. An attraction without care is shallow. But when care enters into the picture, you know his interest runs deeper. His attraction isn't just to your appearance. It extends to your well-being. That little pressure of his hand against yours carries reassurance, like a promise that he is there and you don't have to walk alone. Another aspect of this small gesture is comfort. Think about moments of uncertainty, nervousness, or fear. A man who likes you won't always have the right words, but his hand reaching out to yours is his way of steadying your spirit. It's warmth without a speech, stability without noise. Sometimes words fail, but touch speaks volumes. A man attracted to you will want to be your calm in chaos, and holding your hand is one of the purest ways he does that. Now, let's put this into a clear example. Imagine a couple at a busy airport. She's feeling anxious about the flight. Too much noise, people rushing in every direction. Her nerves starting to take over. Without saying anything, he reaches for her hand, squeezes it gently, and leads her toward the gate. That one simple action calms her. She doesn't need an explanation or a long speech. She feels his presence, his steadiness, and his care. In that moment, his attraction to her isn't about looks or charm. It's about connection, safety, and reassurance. That's the real weight of him holding her hand. So, while many people might overlook this gesture as small or insignificant, the truth is it carries profound meaning. Attraction is not always displayed in grand romantic gestures. Sometimes it's found in the way he instinctively reaches out for your hand, not out of habit, but out of a deep desire to be close to you. When he holds your hand, he's not just linking fingers. He's linking intentions, emotions, and futures. That's why a man who is truly attracted to you won't just let his words do the talking. His hands will reveal what his heart feels. When a man is genuinely attracted to you, one of the most telling and powerful signs is when he touches your back. At first, it might seem like a casual gesture, something so ordinary that it can be overlooked. But in reality, it carries a depth of meaning that speaks directly to his heart and his intentions. A gentle touch on your back is not about control or dominance. It is about protection, attentiveness, and a subtle yet profound way of saying, I've got you. It is one of those small but deeply revealing actions that demonstrate where his mind and emotions truly are. The back is a unique place for someone to touch. It isn't like holding your hand or brushing your face, which are open gestures of affection. The back is different because it symbolizes guidance, support, and a protective instinct. When a man places his hand on your back, especially in moments where you are moving, walking, or navigating through spaces, it is his unspoken way of leading you safely. He is not trying to control your steps, but rather showing that he is aware of your presence and is committed to ensuring you are comfortable and secure. This small gesture proves attraction because real attraction is not only about admiration, it is about attention. He sees you, he notices you, and he wants to look out for you. Another layer of meaning behind a man touching your back is reassurance. Life is often filled with uncertainties, crowded rooms, unfamiliar environments, or even situations where you may feel slightly out of place. In those moments, a light hand on your back says more than 100 words. It says, "You're not alone. I'm right here." This touch communicates steadiness and protection, which are powerful expressions of care. A man who is simply interested in your looks or passing attraction won't show this kind of attentiveness. But a man who is genuinely drawn to you will naturally want to create a sense of safety and comfort around you. It is also important to note that the back, being less visible to you, is an area where trust becomes important. You cannot always see who is behind you, but when his hand rests there, it is a reminder that he is someone you can rely on. He is declaring, even silently, that he wants to be the one who has your back both literally and figuratively. That kind of symbolism is not accidental. It comes from a place of deeper attraction where he feels connected enough to want to protect, support, and guide. Now, think of the way this gesture plays out in everyday life. Imagine this scene. You're at a crowded restaurant, waiting to be seated. People are walking everywhere. The space is noisy and overwhelming. Without saying a word, he places his hand gently on your back as the host leads you to your table. He isn't pushing you. He isn't hurrying you. He is simply making sure you feel secure and guided in the midst of the chaos. You immediately feel calmer, more grounded, and cared for. That one gesture, quiet and simple as it seems, makes a louder statement about his attraction and respect for you than flashy words ever could. It tells you he is not just there to look at you, but to look out for you. This type of touch also carries a symbolic weight about partnership. A man who touches your back in this way is not trying to walk ahead of you or leave you behind. Instead, he is saying, "We are in this together, and I am here to guide you through it." That sense of togetherness is one of the clearest indications that his attraction is rooted in more than just surface-level desire. He wants to be by your side, to take responsibility for your comfort, and to show that you can lean on him. Attraction that comes with this kind of presence is more valuable than any charming words or empty promises. So, while it may appear like just a hand on your back, it's actually a language of its own. It communicates care, guidance, security, and reassurance, all things that reveal genuine interest and emotional connection. A man doesn't have to say, "I care for you," out loud when his actions already scream it. That gentle, thoughtful touch on your back is his way of showing he isn't just attracted to the way you look. He's attracted to the responsibility of making sure you're safe, valued, and protected when you're with him. When a man is deeply attracted to you, one of the most intimate and powerful gestures he can make is touching your face. Unlike holding hands or placing a hand on your back, which can sometimes happen casually or out of social habit, touching the face is something far more personal. It is delicate, intentional, and reserved for moments of genuine closeness. This gesture reveals a level of vulnerability and tenderness that words cannot capture. It isn't about possession or showing off. It is about connection. The face is where we carry our expressions, our emotions, and our individuality. It's where we smile, where we frown, where our tears fall. When a man touches your face, he is acknowledging not just your beauty, but your very essence. Think about how personal the face is. Strangers can bump into your arm or brush past your shoulder, and you hardly think about it. But when someone reaches for your face, you immediately notice. That space is sacred. It's where your eyes meet his, where your emotions are visible, and where your identity shines through. So when a man touches your face gently, whether he's brushing a strand of hair from your cheek, holding your chin as he looks into your eyes, or cupping your face with his palms, it shows that his attraction has moved past surface level. It's not casual flirtation. It's intimacy, respect, and admiration expressed through touch. A man who touches your face is often silently saying, "You matter to me," in a way that goes beyond words. He isn't just admiring how you look from a distance. He wants to connect with the real you up close. It's an action that slows things down, creating a pause in the chaos of life where he can truly focus on you. In that moment, you become his center, and his touch confirms it. Unlike other gestures, which might be overlooked or brushed aside, a touch on the face is unforgettable because it feels so intimate and so intentional. This gesture also shows a man's tenderness. Many men are taught to be tough, strong, and reserved with emotions. But when a man is genuinely drawn to you, his softer side emerges. Touching your face is not about strength or control. It's about gentleness. It's one of the few gestures where his entire focus is on making you feel cherished. And that gentleness is powerful because it reveals the depth of his affection. It shows he isn't just attracted to your physical appearance. He's in awe of the person you are. Let's consider an example to bring this to life. Imagine you've had a long, exhausting day. You're sitting quietly, maybe even feeling a little overwhelmed or frustrated. He notices your silence, and instead of trying to fix everything with words, he reaches over and gently cups your face with his hands. His thumb brushes softly across your cheek as he looks into your eyes. In that moment, you feel seen, valued, and understood without him saying a single word. That simple act calms your spirit and makes you feel secure. This isn't just attraction, it's emotional presence. He is telling you, "I'm here. You're safe. You mean the world to me." That's the power of a man touching your face. It's not a gesture he makes with everyone because it requires vulnerability. It requires him to set aside ego and lean into closeness. It signals that he feels comfortable enough with you to cross that line of intimacy, not in a physical sense of desire alone, but in an emotional sense of connection. And that is rare. Many men can compliment, many can flirt, but not all will reach that level of tenderness that face touching represents. It's also worth noting that this gesture often happens in private or quieter moments rather than public displays. That's because it's not for show. It's for you. He's not doing it to impress others. He's doing it to connect with you personally. And when you experience that, you realize that true attraction is not just about being wanted, but about being deeply valued. So, when a man touches your face, don't underestimate it. That single act carries more weight than 100 compliments. It is a window into his heart, proof that his attraction is not shallow or fleeting. It is his way of honoring you, cherishing you, and expressing affection that words could never fully capture. A hand on your face is not just a gesture. It is an unspoken love letter, a declaration that you are more than just someone he's interested in. You are someone who has touched his soul. When a man is truly attracted to you, one of the deepest and most powerful ways he shows it is by touching your mind. This kind of touch goes far beyond the physical, because anyone can compliment your looks or admire your style. But when a man invests the effort to connect with your thoughts, your ideas, and your perspective, he's saying something much greater. I value who you are on the inside. Physical attraction is instant, but mental and emotional attraction is lasting. A man who touches your mind isn't satisfied with surface-level conversations. He wants to understand you, grow with you, and build a connection that isn't easily shaken. Touching your mind means he listens. Not the kind of listening where he nods his head absent-mindedly while waiting for his turn to talk, but real, attentive listening where he processes your words, asks questions, and remembers the little details. It shows that he's interested in more than your presence. He's interested in your essence. He wants to know what excites you, what challenges you, what makes you dream. This is powerful because attraction that's rooted only in the physical can fade, but when it's built on mental and emotional connection, it strengthens over time. A man who touches your mind also challenges you. This doesn't mean he tries to argue with you or make you feel small. Instead, he inspires you to think differently, to see new perspectives, and to stretch your vision beyond your comfort zone. He may ask questions that push you to reflect on your goals, your values, or the way you see the world. This isn't criticism, it's engagement. It's his way of saying, I believe in your potential, and I want to help you see it too. When a man is truly attracted to you, he doesn't just want your company in the moment, he wants to invest in the future version of you as well. Another sign of this kind of attraction is when he respects your opinions, even if they're different from his own. Too many people confuse attraction with control, but real attraction thrives on respect. When a man values your mind, he doesn't dismiss you or try to silence you. He leans in when you speak, even if he disagrees, because he knows your thoughts have weight. That respect shows you that his attraction isn't shallow. He's drawn to you as a whole person, not just as someone to admire physically. The beauty of being with someone who touches your mind is the sense of safety and freedom it creates. You don't feel judged when you open up to him. Instead, you feel encouraged to express yourself honestly. You feel seen not only for your appearance, but for your intelligence, your creativity, and your passions. That kind of bond builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any lasting relationship. Let's take an example to illustrate this point clearly. Imagine a woman who has always dreamed of starting her own business, but she's hesitant. She feels unsure about whether she's capable or if people will take her seriously. Now, imagine the man she's dating isn't just telling her, "You'll do fine, don't worry about it." Instead, he asks her questions about her business idea, listens to her fears, and talks through possible challenges with her. He shares resources, encourages her to take small steps, and reminds her of the skills he sees in her that she sometimes overlooks. Over time, she gains confidence, not because he handed her the answers, but because he helped her see her own strength. That's a man who is touching her mind. His attraction isn't about keeping her where she is, it's about uplifting her to where she can be. This type of connection is rare, but when you find it, you'll know. A man who touches your mind leaves you feeling inspired after every conversation. He doesn't just take energy from you, he gives it back in the form of encouragement, wisdom, and belief. He doesn't only want to be near your body, he wants to live inside your thoughts, to share ideas with you, and to build something meaningful. That's the kind of attraction that endures storms because it's rooted in respect, curiosity, and love for who you are at your core. So when you see a man truly investing in your mind, don't underestimate it. That is one of the clearest signs that his attraction goes beyond temporary desire. He's showing you he wants a future, not just a moment. He's proving that he values you for more than what the eye can see. And that, more than anything else, is what makes attraction real, lasting, and worth holding on to. When a man is truly attracted to you on the deepest level, the greatest and most meaningful way he shows it is by touching your heart. Unlike physical gestures such as holding your hand, guiding you with a hand on your back, or even caressing your face, touching your heart goes beyond the physical. It's not about skin to skin contact, it's about soul to soul connection. This is when a man proves that his attraction to you is not shallow or temporary, but rooted in genuine care, respect, and emotional investment. When he touches your heart, it means he doesn't just want to be present in your good moments. He wants to be woven into the very fabric of your life, through joy, through struggle, through triumphs, and even through disappointments. Touching your heart means he makes you feel safe emotionally. It's in the way he listens when you're upset, without brushing off your feelings or making you feel dramatic. It's in the way he notices the little things that matter to you and goes out of his way to bring them to life, not because he has to, but because he wants to see you smile. A man who touches your heart takes the time to understand what makes you happy, what worries you, and what dreams keep you going. That level of care comes from deep attraction, an attraction not just to who you are today, but to everything you're becoming. One of the most powerful aspects of a man touching your heart is that he stands with you in your low moments. Many people love celebrating your victories, but very few stay around when life tests you. A man who truly touches your heart will not only cheer you on when you succeed, but also comfort you when you feel like giving up. He will support you when the weight of the world feels heavy, not because it's easy for him, but because he knows his presence gives you strength. That type of loyalty is rare, and it's the clearest sign that his attraction is genuine and built on love rather than convenience. Touching your heart also means he celebrates your uniqueness. He doesn't try to mold you into someone else or compare you to others. Instead, he embraces your quirks, your habits, and even your imperfections. To him, you are not just another person, you're irreplaceable. When a man makes you feel this way, it's because his attraction has matured into something that goes beyond appearances. He is not just drawn to your smile or your style, he is drawn to the way you make him feel and the person he becomes when he's with you. Let's bring this into a clear example. Imagine a woman who has always been strong for everyone else, her family, her friends, even her colleagues. But one day she breaks down after a series of disappointments. She feels like she can't carry the weight anymore. In that moment, her partner doesn't just offer empty words like, "Don't worry, it'll be fine." Instead, he sits with her in silence, holds her hand, wipes her tears, and tells her, "You don't always have to be strong. I'm here to be strong for you too." He doesn't try to fix everything. He just makes her feel that she's not alone. That single act, that presence touches her heart more deeply than any gift or compliment ever could. It proves that his attraction is not just about enjoying her good days. It's about being committed to her soul, even in the hard ones. When a man touches your heart, he makes you believe in love again. He shows you that real attraction is not selfish, it's selfless. It's about wanting the best for you even when it requires sacrifice on his part. He prioritizes your peace, your dreams, and your growth because he understands that loving you means nurturing what's inside of you. This is not a passing feeling, it's an intention. It's a choice he makes every day to invest in your happiness and your future together. This kind of attraction is rare, but it is the most valuable kind. Looks may fade, passions may ebb and flow, but when a man touches your heart, that bond endures. You remember his kindness, his patience, his loyalty, and the way he made you feel seen and valued. That is what keeps relationships strong and love lasting. So when you find a man who touches your heart, you found more than someone who is attracted to you. You found someone who sees you as irreplaceable. He is not just drawn to your beauty or your presence. He is invested in your soul. That is the highest form of attraction, and it is the kind that lasts a lifetime. Attraction is easy, but true connection, that's rare. Don't settle for a man who only touches you where everyone else can. Value the one who touches the places that really matter. The ones that show respect, love, and genuine intention. Because when a man touches you in these 5 ways, he's showing you not just who he is, but who he's ready to be with you.